So today we are going to start with algebra of derivatives. See, first thing, suppose we are taking any two functions fx and gx and we add them, right? Two different functions are there, fx and gx, and we add them, and after addition we are taking derivative of this addition. Okay, so we can also write it as derivative of fx plus derivative of g. That is, if we are adding two functions and taking the derivative, or we take the derivatives first and then add the two functions, it is one and the same, right? The result will be same. First we add, then take the derivative, or first we take the derivative and then add. The result will be same. And it will be same for difference of two functions also, right? Second, if we have product of two functions. Now see the product, let's consider the functions as u and v because it will be more easy for you to understand. fx and gx ki jagah we are taking the functions as u and v, and we are taking the derivative where u and v both are functions of x. Okay. Now this is product of two functions. So if we find out the derivative, what do? We write down first function as it is, derivative of second plus second function as it is, derivative of first. This is termed as product rule. Very, very important rule. Every time you'll come across some functions, product of functions, and if we want to take the derivative, so it will be first function, derivative of second, plus second function, derivative of first. And u and v are functions of x. Okay? And this is product rule. Very important. Third one. If we have quotient of two functions and we need to find out the derivative with respect to x. Again, u and v are functions of x here. What do we do in quotient rule? We take square of the denominator. Okay? Taking square of the denominator. Then, firstly, denominator as it is, derivative of numerator minus numerator as it is, derivative of denominator. So one thing that should be clear is, first of all, we take the derivative of numerator. And we have a negative sign here in between. In product, we have a plus sign in between. In quotient, we have a minus sign, right? In between. First of all, we take derivative of numerator minus numerator as it is, derivative of denominator. And here whole upon square of the denominator. Again, u and v are functions of x. Okay? Note it down. And this rule is termed as quotient rule.
अगर हम v को ऊपर लाए उसमें प्रोडक्ट रूल लगाएं.
हाँ, you can do it that way also. We can write it like this also, u into v inverse, and then we can apply product rule. One and the same thing. उसके बाद एक और rule है इसमें, that is chain rule, right? But chain rule will be cleared by question only, by example only. So when we will be doing the questions now, so I will explain you chain. Fourth one, again an important rule, that is chain. Yes, right? Very, very, very important. That is chain. Okay, what do we do there? I'll just explain you what do we do there. We are having some functions like we are given sine x square. Okay, basic formulas of derivatives we will be studying. So we have to apply those formulas. Unless it is given, you have to do the derivative using first principle. First principle given, we have studied the property, we have to use that property. And if it is not given, so you will apply the basic results of derivatives. Okay? Plus these rules, chain rule, product rule, and quotient rule. Right? So in chain rule, if we are given, let's say for example, sine x square. So outermost function, we will take the outermost function, we'll do the derivative of that. In place of angle, if we are having some other function, we'll do the derivative of that and we multiply all of them. This is chain, right? So we will just take example and then it will be clear to you. You just note it down and then we are coming to the formulas of derivatives. Done? Now let's come to the formulas. Very, very, very important, and these are you have to learn by heart because they will be used everywhere. In class 11th, in class 12th, in integration also. First of all, derivative of a constant function. It is always 0. Derivative of a function which is of the type x raised to the power n, that is variable raised to any, yes, that is nx n minus 1. Then derivative of sin x. These formulas you have to learn because we have to apply them directly. Derivative of cos x minus sin x. Derivative of tan x sec square x. Derivative of sec x tan x. Okay. Then derivative of cot x minus cosec square x. Derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot x. Right? Then we come to all the 6 ratios we've written. Derivative of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x itself. Derivative of log x 1 upon x. And derivative of a raised to the power x. That is a constant raised to power variable. It is a raised to the power x log a. So these are derivatives you have to remember. Okay? Just note them down. And apart from these, the rules that we have studied, product rule, quotient rule, and chain rule. And for addition and difference, we can take the derivatives separately. Now one thing using which you can just remember them. Let's take this. Derivative of cos x minus sin x. derivative of cot x minus cosec square x, derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot x. What is common between all three of them? Can anyone tell me? Minus. Where are we getting minus always? Just for remembering, I want to give you a relation. Wherever we are having C, cos, cot, cosec, right? Derivative is negative. C always negative. Okay? So you can remember it by that. याद रहेगा? C always negative. Derivative of cosec x minus sin x. Derivative of cot x minus cosec square x. Derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot. Okay. Now let's come to the exercise. 13.2. Some questions are there, and that is question number 4. It is based on first principle. So we'll be taking one part of that. First of all, we are taking a very simple question based on the formulas. All of you have written them? Question number 1. You have to find out the derivative of x square minus 2 at x equal to 10. We always will assume the function as 1. Okay? Because when we are writing down the derivative, we have to write it as either dy by dx or y dash. We can write it as y dash also. So we have to find out the derivative. We have to find the derivative at x equal to 10. So first of all, we'll find the derivative and then we will put the value of x as 10. Now, let's see what type of function we have. It is x raised to the power n. Okay, so we have to remember the formula. Derivative of x raised to the power n. It was nx n minus 1. Okay, so whatever is the power that comes here, x और एक power less हो गई. ठीक है, तो बस अब फॉर्मूला से के बजाय हम ये याद रख सकते हैं, जब भी x की पावर n आता है कहीं पे भी, तो पावर आगे आ गई और एक पावर लेस. What is the derivative of x cube? Yes, Sarthak. 3x square. पावर आगे आ गई और एक पावर लेस हो गई. ठीक है. What is the derivative of x की पावर 5? Piyush, Prince. 4x cube. पावर आगे आ गई, एक पावर कम हो गई. ठीक है. What is the derivative of x raised to the power 7? Davanji. X raised to the power 7.
7 into x raised to the power 6.
7 into x raised to the power 6. Whatever power we have, that comes here and 1 less. ठीक है. What is the derivative of x raised to the power 100? Which is 100 x raised to the power 99. What is the derivative of x raised to the power 3 by 2? Visham.
3 by 2x minus 2.
क्या? ये क्या है? What is this? Tell me the complete derivative. Derivative of x raised to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 x raised to the power 1 by 2. ठीक है? So you have to remember this thing. Whatever power we have, that comes in multiplication और एक power less. हाँ, we can write it as 3 by 2 root x. Okay? So is it clear how to apply this formula? X raised to the power n. So it is 2x and now this is 0. And we have a minus sign in between. Minus के लिए what was the algebra? We can take the derivative separately. First function का derivative ले लिया, minus second function का derivative. So minus, it is a constant. Constant मतलब उसके साथ कोई variable नहीं है, कुछ x नहीं है. So it is 0. So derivative of x square minus 2 is 2x. And now we have to find out its value at x equal to 10. After we have got the derivative in terms of x, now we will put x equal to 10. So we write it like this, y dash at x equal to 10. That is putting x as 10. We get the answer as 20. Okay? Any problem in applying the formula for x raised to the power n and for constant function? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay, let's come to another question. We are taking question number 5. Now we are given fx as x raised to the power 100 upon 100 plus x raised to the power 99 upon 99 plus dash 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 x square upon 2 plus x plus 1. Now this is a function. We have to prove that f dash 1 equal to 100 times f dash 0. This is to prove. Prove that f dash 1 equal to 100 times f dash 0. Yes, what does this mean? What do we mean by f dash 1?
X equal to 1.
Okay, x equal to 1. Yes, Nishant, what do we mean by f dash 1?
Ma'am, the derivative of dy upon dx equal to 1.
Derivative at x equal to 1, right? That means firstly we need the derivative and then we will put x equal to 1. Okay? So let's find out the derivative first. So f dash x. What will be the derivative here? It is x raised to the power 100 upon 100. What type of formula we can apply here? Quotient rule? Yes. Or? So one thing.
100 to 0
If it becomes 0 directly, up till now what we have studied, we'll see, like we'll do it like this. ये तो quotient rule हो गया, right? It is in the form of u upon v, but v is a constant term. Constant term का derivative 0. That means it is always undefined. But this is not the case. What we do here? Let's look. If we are applying quotient rule also, I'm just telling you the basic concept that how you have to do it. You have to be very careful whenever you are finding out the derivatives like this. Suppose we have a constant term in multiplication with some variable. This is product of two functions. So we have to apply product rule there. First function as it is derivative of x square 2x plus second function as it is derivative of 2 0. What do we get? We get 4x. Okay. Now let's take it as if we have x square upon 2. Okay. Now again, because here since we are having a constant in the denominator, no need to apply quotient rule, just apply product rule. It is easy for application, right? So we are writing it as 1 by 2 into x square. First function as it is derivative of x square 2x plus second function as it is derivative of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 constant hai, so it is 0. What do we get? We get x. Same application we will do here. 1 upon 100 into x raised to the power 100, right? Now, let's look here. Before applying that, I just want to get you that no need to apply such a big procedure of product rule also. What we will do. What are we getting here? Let's look here. What are we getting here? Come to this part. What are we getting here? If you look at this and look at the question, what do we get? 1 by 2 is coming as it is, right? Whatever constant is there in multiplication with the variable, that is coming as it is. और उसके साथ multiplication में क्या आ गया? जो भी variable है उसका derivative. ठीक है? Similarly, look at here. 4x means 2 into 2x. 2, which was a constant in multiplication with the variable. Constant as it is आ गया and derivative of x square. That means कि whether the constant is in multiplication or it is in division, तो भी हम उसको 1 upon multiplication में कर सकते हैं. So always whenever a constant term is there in multiplication with the variable, you have to write the constant as it is. ठीक है, कुछ नहीं करना हमें कांस्टेंट का, कांस्टेंट एज इट इज लिख देंगे और व्हाटएवर वेरिएबल इज देयर उसका डेरिवेटिव कर देंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ फॉर्मूला. Yeah, okay, let's just come to this part. Let's say if I have this. Yes, what is the derivative? Yes, Rachit. Whenever a constant is there in multiplication with the variable, write the constant as it is, variable का derivative करना है सिर्फ. Yes, Rachit. Okay, चलो अमनदीप is
100 into 98 x to the power 97.
Yes. Constant we will write as it is. ठीक है? Here what is the question? Question is एक constant है और एक variable है. They are in multiplication. ठीक है? इस टाइप की कोई भी टर्म है and we have to find out the derivative. No need to apply product rule. What we will do? We'll write down the constant as it is. सिर्फ ये जो वेरिएबल था x raised to the power n, इसका फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर दिया. ठीक है? तो it was nx n minus 1. क्योंकि हमें तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस करने हैं अभी. These are the just concepts. So wherever we have, if we are applying product rule everywhere, so we will have a list of steps. Okay? So what do we do? Whenever a constant is there in multiplication with a variable, write the constant as it is, do the derivative of variable. ठीक है? Now let's come to this part. What constant is there in multiplication with x raised to the power 100? 1 by 100, right? हाँ, तो भी it is 1 by 100. 1 by 100 as it is. X raised to the power 100 का डेरिवेटिव करना है 100x. Okay? So this is what you will apply to do the derivative. Derivative करना सीखना है हमें अभी. Okay? Plus. Then again 1 upon 99 is the constant term in multiplication and it is 99 x raised to the power 98. Let's come. I say 1 by 2 as it is, x square का derivative 2x. Then derivative of x. What will be the derivative of x? Sagar. 1. Derivative of x means it is x raised to the power 1. So n x n minus 1. Okay? And anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So we get 1. And what is the derivative of 1?
0.
1 is constant. Constant के साथ जब कोई वेरिएबल नहीं है, खाली constant है, तो derivative is 0. ठीक है? लेकिन अगर कांस्टेंट के साथ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कोई वेरिएबल है या डिवीजन में कोई वेरिएबल है, तो वी राइट द कांस्टेंट एज इट इज, डू द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ वेरिएबल. Rachit, is it clear? Now we have got f dash x. We need to find out f dash 1. That means wherever there is x, we have to put 1. Let's find out f dash 1. ये तो पहले हम सिंप्लीफाई कर लेते हैं. Let's cancel them out. And now we are putting x equal to 1. It is 1 raised by 99, 1 raised by 98, 1, and 1 is added up how many times? Just tell me. 1 is added up how many times? 100 times. How, Gagan?
99
Yes. Because from x raised by 1 to x raised by 99. 1 से लेकर 99 तक 99 terms and plus 1. So it is 100. Okay? We have got left hand side. Let's try to find out right hand side. On right hand side, we need f dash 0. That means in place of x, we have to put 0. Let's put 0. Okay. So we have got 0, 0, 0. Only 1 is left. And we need to find out 100 into f dash 0. So what is 100 into f dash 0? 100. 100 into f dash 0. That means 100 into 1. So it is 100. This is left hand side. Sorry, this is left hand side. And this is right hand side. So left hand side equal to right hand side. And this is what we have to do. Any problem in finding out the derivative? आ गया? Chalo, let's come to next question. Firstly, we are taking the questions on formulas only and rules. ठीक है? Fourth वाला हम बाद में करेंगे on first principle. We are taking question number 7, where all the rules will be applied. Done?
Yes.
Seventh question, first part. We are writing the function as y, x minus a into x minus b. Now, we need to find out y dash. First of all, if we look at this, it is product of two functions.
Yes.
You can apply product rule. Okay. So let's find out y dash. First function as it is derivative of x minus b. Now, when we are finding out the derivative of x minus b, so yes, Rachit, what is the derivative? Car derivative. Yes, good. 1. Because it is x raised to the power n, so its derivative is 1. Minus b, b is constant, or its derivative is 0. So we get 1. Plus. First function as it is, derivative of second, plus second function as it is, derivative of first. और first का derivative फिर से क्या हो गया? 1. Now let's simplify. X minus a plus x minus b. So we get 2x minus a minus b. This was using product rule. हम इसको दूसरी तरह से भी कर सकते हैं. कैसे? और we can multiply these two factors.
Yes.
Yes? Let's do it that way. We can multiply these two factors. We get x square minus ax minus bx plus a. And then we can do the derivative. अब हमें product rule लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. X raised to the power n, nx and minus 1 minus. What is the derivative? Ax. A. Because it is constant multiplied with variable. Constant as it is, x का derivative 1 minus again constant multiplied with variable. Constant as it is, x का derivative 1 minus b. And AB is a constant term, so it is 0. So again we get 2x minus a minus b. So you can do it both ways. Okay. Note it down. Then we'll come to second question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Second part. Second part also I'll tell you two ways to solve that.
And 7 is
Second, seventh का second part. Ax square plus b whole square. Now the simplest one is that we expand the whole square by by a plus b whole square. So if we expand the whole square, it is a square x raised to the power 4 plus b square plus 2ab x square. ठीक है? Derivative. Constant multiplied with variable. Constant as it is. x की power 4 का derivative. 4x cube plus b square is constant, derivative 0. Again, constant multiplied with variable. Constant as it is, or 2x square का derivative 2x. Let's simplify and write down the terms. 4a square x cube plus 4abx. And if we can take something common, we always write them in terms of factors, right? Taking something common if it is getting there. So 4ax is common. A x square plus b. So this is the derivative. Okay. Now we are introducing chain rule here. We can do the derivative using chain rule also. Now what is chain? Or. We are doing the derivative using chain rule. See, what do we do there?
पूरे उसको x मान लेंगे.
Yes. सबसे पहले in chain rule we take the outermost function. Outermost, सबसे बाहर हमें क्या दिख रहा है? Square of something, right? When we are looking at this function, सबसे बाहर हमें क्या दिख रहा है? Square of something. That means this complete term will be assumed as x. So it is x raised to the power n. What is the derivative of x raised to the power n? N x n minus 1. ये बात समझ में आई? Outermost thing that we can look here is square of something. So that something will be assumed as some variable. मान लो x मान लिया मैंने. X की power n. X की power n का derivative using the formula n x n minus 1. Now because it was not x, x की जगह कुछ और था, तो उस कुछ और यानी कि उसके अंदर जो फंक्शन है उसका फिर से डेरिवेटिव करना है using the formulas, right? उसका फिर से डेरिवेटिव करना है using the formulas. So it is again constant into variable, constant as it is, formula for x raised to the power n and plus 0. And whatever derivatives we are doing, we multiply all of them. ठीक है? पहले outermost function का derivative किया, फिर उसके अंदर जो function था उसका derivative किया, हो सकता है उसके अंदर कोई और function हो, उसका भी derivative करेंगे, and whatever derivatives we are doing, we multiply all of them. So we multiply these. What do we get? 2 to the 4ax into ax square plus 4ax into ax square plus b. See what we are doing in chain rule. I'll just explain you by taking another variable. हाँ, जितने भी variables अंदर आते रहेंगे function सबका derivative करेंगे and we will multiply all of the derivatives. ठीक है? Third part of देखो फटाफट, that is based on quotient rule. It is x minus a upon x minus b. Let's take it as y. So y dash. Square of the denominator. Denominator as it is. Derivative of numerator. That is x minus a. The derivative is 1. We have a minus sign in between. Then numerator as it is. Derivative of denominator. That is x minus b, which is again 1. And finally we simplify this. X minus b minus x plus a upon x minus b whole square. So we get it as a minus b upon x minus b whole square. This is quotient. Tomorrow we will be taking some questions of chain rule and I'll explain you how we are doing, how we are multiplying all of the derivatives, right? So we'll be taking some new variable and with the help of that I'll tell you. Have I gone to the class? So just practice these type of questions and rest will continue tomorrow.